Does anyone remember
How are you?
what happened last week?
We killed many things.
Well, a
many.
group of mercenaries came to take residence in the town. They were up to some fucking shady shit, right? And we killed them. We killed them quick, easy. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. Pretty sure, who was it? Wasn't Skull. Yeah, it was Ulfric, that, quote unquote, unintentionally put a fucking magical noose around, the leader's fucking neck and hung the fucker. So, yeah.
I mean, you don't need a whole shield to do that. You can just get a rope.
Indeed.
Is it even like a full, 5 copper for some rope?
I mean, to be fair, with a rope, if you get a rope and try to hang somebody, you also kind of need somewhere to hang the rope from.
A rafter. A tree.
There's lots
the
of places.
Tallest
But
party
it's gotta
member.
be nearby.
The tallest party member. I mean, you restrain them in some way before you hang them.
Really, if you just tie him to a rock and just have someone walk in another direction with the rope, like, you don't even have to hang them with gravity.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be a fucking flex move? Hang somebody with reverse gravity.
Revavity. The most forbidden of avities. So yeah, magic gallows. Honestly, is that even that surprising now?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if it was like a pair of like hands that came out of some hell portal and like strangled a motherfucker, I'd be more concerned. But it could just be like a telekinetic enchantment or something. I guess just rope. There's no guarantee it's some feeding a dark entity on another side of the void. Probably.
My left side or my right side? Sorry?
No, that was brilliant.
All right. Since we're all caught up, and you guys have taken... So, in the process of leveling up, I'm assuming you guys did take a moment to rest. Would you have raised the drawbridge while resting?
Well,
Didn't we break it?
You
No.
tried. Didn't work
no,
out that
you broke someone's hand. That's what I remember. You
I
just
attempted-
eviscerated a man's hand.
I attempted to jam it and broke one of my mundane daggers.
I do remember eviscerating the guy's hand. It was pretty funny. Or, well, funny for me. Probably not for that guy.
Definitely not funny for that guy.
I don't know. He could have had a morbid sense of humor.
So drawbridge up or
Did
down?
people?
Well,
I don't know.
I'm gonna say up. Because if we're gonna rest here, it would be nice to at least be a bit prepared for, a third raid. Or, oh wait, no. Fourth raid?
4th raid. Personally, I don't even know if I would have wanted to rest inside the goblin-infested town anyhow.
That's a
I
good
mean-
point.
As far as we know, we've cleared out the goblins.
Yeah.
No, they're always in some fetid hole lurking. There's always more goblins.
Well, if there's always more goblins, wouldn't there be more goblins outside too?
Probably.
Since there's a whole cave room a mile to the north.
If there's
To the
just
northwest.
open airflow, you can smell them coming, but, the stench of urban life in these ages suppresses a lot of things. Even goblins stink. But, that's just Skull's totally not racist opinion.
Wait, I think we need to talk about your hatred of goblins.
Let him have it.
Hatred's extreme. Hatred implies that I think they're worth such emotional investment.
But I think we need to talk about your viewpoint of goblins. Yeah.
I mean, I can get lower, but I don't think it'll help much.
I mean, it's a conversation for later. It's a conversation for later. Definitely a conversation for later, but like...
Skull just shakes his head. I like
By
you,
the way,
but you're a
that laugh-
strange person.
I mean,
That laugh was in character.
green lives matter. Yeah, so...
Skull just furrows his brow deeply as he ponders the thought. Does life have color?
Jordan's question was, how the fuck do you color a life green?
Skull nods exactly.
I mean... think about,
Have you seen life?
Yeah, I've seen
Is it a
death and
monk
I've seen
thing?
life. It very much is a monk thing, yeah.
What do you call it? Qui?
Key.
Weave?
Strange names from a foreign tongue.
Like CHI or KI
Chai?
or
Oh, I love me some chai tea.
oh god.
The fuck is tea?
We're gonna get you acquainted with some things.
What's the strength? Will it put me on my ass? If so, I like tea.
I mean,
Neanderthals.
depends on the
All
kind
of
of
them
tea you take.
Neanderthals.
I'm not that far north. I've met a Neanderthal, I'm pretty sure.
Face in hand. Alright, that's it.
So I'm assuming that y'all are more gathered up in the middle of town, since you're...
I assume we're just talking about a campfire or something, yeah. I figured since we were resting, it'd be a good opportunity just for idle chatter, since that kind of thing is typically rare in D&D. It's usually just witty quip, insert jest, teasing, haha, bonding.
there.
I feel like your average person typically bonds in the idle moments of chatter.
So,
Indeed.
with regards to this man over here,
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
dead.
that's right. For some reason you left one fucking alive.
I mean, I
I
can
have
kill
my
that
reason.
guy for you if you'd like.
no, I didn't kill him because I wanted this one alive.
I like his boots.
You have your own food.
Lad, you can have his boots so long as you don't, well, points out what used to be the warg.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, how would I use the boots?
Fair point.
Also, wargs are squishy, and I think everyone knows that when they pop, it sends a shiver.
Whoa. Points out what used to be the woman. She
Shiver like an
Collateral.
orgasm, or
This
I
isn't the
feel
bunk
like-
rooms of the fighting pit.
I feel
No,
like
this is the
humans
murder
and-
shiver.
I feel like humans and wargs are about the same level of squishy, right?
Hogan. Oh
Not-
man,
not the
you,
question I thought I'd ever hear.
you. He just wags his finger like, "You're more dangerous than any blade with that sense of humor. Oh, gonna cut me down."
Kindly do so.
Anyways, you are all free to move about. If you, it will take 2 of you to lower the drawbridge.
Well, I personally want to grab
No,
fucker over
you
here.
leave him to me.
You sure? I mean,
100%.
no offense, but you're kind of small. I can't imagine you moving him anywhere.
Can I flick a dagger just past his head?
Make him roll. Get him in the eye.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
An attack roll or a sleight of hand check?
Make an attack roll at disadvantage since you're trying to miss on purpose.
But what happens if I hit? What's your AC?
19.
Okay, with plus 7
AC.
at disadvantage.
Your token isn't updated.
See, with plus 7 at disadvantage, I should miss. Oh, thank God.
Now, can I catch the dagger?
No.
No, it has to hit you. It has to hit you for you to use the monk feature.
Well, can I aim to catch the dagger?
See, this is why I was suggesting a sleight of hand check. Because I'm not aiming to hit you.
I know, but
I mean, make hmm. That's a big thing. I'm trying to think of what check to call for. Just make a to catch it out of the air is just make a dex check.
Straight dex?
Yep.
No,
Both of us,
eight.
or?
Just Ogun. Ogun is able to catch it out the hair. At the air. God.
Oh damn, you got a plus 6 to your dexterity.
Did I ever mention that I hate the English language?
Who doesn't?
A few times, yeah.
We all have our knives on hand.
Knives.
Anyway, so as I flick this dagger towards him, I see him catch it, I'd be like, I can handle myself.
well, yeah. I
Tries to
figured.
murder party member.
But he's still in the way for, you know, what? I'm partially in here.
Are you trying to block the door?
No, I'm trying to pick him up so I can move him to the door.
Ah, okay.
Are you trying to pick him up? What's Ogun's strength?
Yeah. 16.
Oh, Ogun's got good strength. Okay, then yeah. He's not that heavy. But if you had dump strength,
Picks
he
him
would
up
have been that heavy. You do need both hands.
Picks
to pick
him up by the
He's not that.
scruff.
He's not that light. You can tell this were a city boy.
You're picking him up by the scruff.
He'll be lighter if you
Oh,
take
make a
off his
strength
boots.
If you're gonna pick him up,
Athletics is
fancy
just straight strength.
strength. He's too awkward.
Would it not?
He's too awkward to be a dumbbell.
No, that's he's too awkward to be a dumbbell. What if I use him as an improvised weapon?
What if I use- well, the thing is, Ogun isn't proficient with improvised weapons, so.
My hands and the short sword. That's what I'm proficient with.
You try to pick him up by the scruff, but you end up needing you end up needing to pick him up by a spot that has better grip.
I added to adjustment. No kidding. So, John Cena's signature move for those who don't watch WWE. So, IFR may carry him outside.
Okay. Where are you carrying him to?
Send him up against this post right here.
Then you're right there.
Is there even a pumpkin patch in this town?
Yeah, it's
Was.
it's where the guys were. It's just not like
Well,
decorated
good.
as such.
Oh, okay. And for some reason, I was just getting hung up on the fact that I don't remember a pumpkin patch. Where did the goblins get the pumpkins? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It was an ADD moment.
It's all good.
Do you want this back? And hands Drenna the dagger.
How high up is he holding the dagger?
Like to your face.
There,
He's not gonna bully you for your height.
yeah, he's not me.
I'm not mean. I'm just I just
You're the one whipping blades at people. I fucking think he's gonna make a short joke.
I just said, you know, what was
There, I put some pumpkins in the pumpkin patch.
Thank you.
I
My
just
immersion.
Because once you brought it up, I was also bothered by it.
I just you it's not that I don't think you could handle yourself, it's just I didn't think you could move him. So
I wasn't trying to move him, and I grabbed the knife from his hand. Thank you.
Indignantly.
Stash it away.
It's like, it's mine, damn it.
right. Well,
I think the fancy one's angry.
I did need to move him, so yeah. Anyway. Skull, you wanna help me lower the bridge?
I mean, Cade was first. I figured they would have the honors, but
Okay,
called
either
to
one
it,
of you. I just figured,
you know, lifter's
strong.
privilege. First
Strong.
come, first flex.
Agreed. Yeah, I can understand that. Alright, Cade?
Yep.
You, want to start lowering the bridge with me?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright.
And begin the QT.
And roll for athletics.
No, it's not. The mechanism is there so that you don't have to roll for athletics.
Yeah. Bridge lowering sounds.
And this man's still unconscious and tied up, correct?
Hi.
Oh,
Guess I could have just asked if I could take a 10 instead of rolling 10.
for perception, looking for
The
what?
crocodile.
The crocodile.
I'm listening for the clock.
Listening for the clock. No, it
Yeah,
seems
I didn't fucking forget.
It seems the clock. It seems that for now the crocodile has moved on.
Crocodile.
Crocodile?
Since nobody has
Crocodile Dundee.
crocodile Dundee. Since nobody has fallen into the water recently, and on account of I don't know, no one falling into the water recently, I guess. But
Half debates throwing corpse in water. Decides best not to summon crocodile.
best not to summon crocodile.
I don't need to pull the raid boss before the party's ready.
Secret boss.
But what you do see
Oh god.
is a whole ton of orcs approaching from the north.
Oh god!
Yeah. Something wrong.
You weren't expecting anyone, were you?
That seems a bit racist. Because he's an orc, he just knows all orcs.
Well, technically I haven't said that a horde of orcs is coming. I'm just asking if Ogun's expecting anyone.
No, not particularly. I mean, Why? Is something up?
Just making sure. And I can definitively tell that they're orcs from here.
Yes.
Got a bunch of orcs approaching. Didn't want to make a blunder. You know what they say about assumptions.
Right. Yeah, you still made an assumption. But it's alright.
They are approaching
Skull kind
rather
of
quickly.
cocks his head, confused. But then, like, shakes it and focuses and is like, they're coming fast. Do you want to take point?
Question.
Answer?
If we raise the bridge while someone's on it, will that person end up inside the town?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you want me to open or did you want me to close the bridge again?
There's
Well,
a fast-moving horde. Probably.
I cannot see properly the people approaching. I'm so focused on this guy
It's
down
bad.
there.
I was asking Skull. So yeah, all right.
Hold it up.
Close the bridge.
All right, and for closing the bridge, roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Oh, damn. Could I potentially start doing something ahead of time?
That depends on what it is.
I kind of wanted to start sprinting to the other side of the town to see if the gates are open on that side.
Oh, what? Down south?
I don't think there are gates on the other side.
Oh, is this the only entrance in and out of the town?
So this is the only. So there's a gap in the wall to the south, but it's also but the bridge is broken, and it's the only. Yeah.
Okay, better just to stay with the party then.
Everyone who isn't at the gate. So Skull and Drenna, you can move up to your speed before combat starts, which I'm doing with Ulfric, moving him up here. Actually, I'm gonna move him up here, so
I'm just-
we're stuck with the party.
I mean, I feel like I'm already at the best spot for my character. Did any of these guys have a shield?
Did any of them have shields?
Because I know I'm going to defend supplies with a shield, and I feel like I might need to be slightly harder to kill if this is just
Oh,
a
any of the
random
guys
horde.
in any of the corpses?
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up a shield.
I'm assuming that
It seems
character
common
reasons-
enough.
I'm assuming that for character reasons, you're not taking the goblins' shields, even though they all had shields.
No, I wouldn't take a goblin shield. It probably has rotten wood at its core. It'll fail on me. They have no sense of craftsmanship.
We really need to have a conversation about your opinions of goblins.
We need to have a conversation about your faith in goblins.
I've met some pretty good goblins, honestly.
You've met a good goblin.
No, I've met some pretty good goblins.
Alright, so we have
Only-
Beckett, and then
Well, my best friend,
Your best friend.
also a goblin.
your best
Goblin
friend's a
goblin.
goblin.
He died
He
when my
died.
village was attacked, but you know.
Sounds about right.
So the only shields.
They're not a tough race. They die a lot.
The only shields in town are of goblin make. So if you want
I'm
shields,
going shieldless.
going shieldless. All right, did I roll? I did roll Ulfric's initiative.
It was a good thought.
Roll-
No wonder these guys got their asses kicked. They didn't even think to bring a fucking shield with them. If they all had shields, at least one of us would have died.
Lubbock was a good fucking goblin, and his mom was fucking great. She made us cookies every time we got hurt. Every time we
Wait,
got
hold
hurt.
on. What did you say your goblin's friend's name was?
Lubbock.
Lubbock. Okay. Sorry, I
That's
just
the kind of fish
I-
went from.
I knew a pretty good goblin named Lodgok.
Telling you these names.
Is it bad that I genuinely thought about it for a second? I was like, Should I? No.
Honestly, I would have loved the reference. I'm down
lost.
for whatever.
I lost the reference.
Goblin name
It's,
suck, clearly.
It's a Hogwarts
like
Legacy reference.
His dad was a really good man.
I'll be right back.
Lubbock.
Oh.
There's Lubbock.
Okay.
There was Gina, and there was Slotcock.
It's
Good
Ogun
fucking
first. And Cade's last. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Opening and closing the gate are
So you
gate controls are first and last.
gate control. So to make progress towards the gate, you have to spend your action turning it, and you can't move away from it.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure we would just win if we raise the gate. By the time they sprint around the entire battlefield to get to us, they'll be tired.
Indeed.
God knows how long they've already been fucking running.
So
Also-
you're
I'm sorry.
so you're spending your turn and bringing us to Drenna, and since Drew left, you have the opportunity to talk.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, I can triple down on sending the civilians here back here is a dumb idea.
Indeed.
I mean, if we had even fought these humans, they would have ended up fighting the fucking orcs. All we're doing is killing endless waves of shit.
Indeed.
So suddenly fucking horde defense for a shitty town that doesn't even have a stone in it.
They really do just keep fucking coming, don't they?
The years start coming, they don't stop coming.
Jesus Christ. What is so popular about this fucking town? Right?
Killed so many things today, and none of it's
It's
the
got-
main thing that did the thing that we actually care about.
Yeah.
Is death meaningless? Is violence not the... maybe we should leave the bridge down. Let him get to me faster. I have some issues I need to work out.
No. If you want to have another temper tantrum, you can go smash pumpkins.
All right. Since I
You
don't
know,
know.
I did. Oh,
Great
sorry.
bard group.
Oh, I'm just saying I'm grabbing a soda real quick.
Ah.
I'll be right back.
I was going to say, there's this really difficult combatant that you should really, go try and take on to release some of your anger. I think their name is called Therapy.
I don't like all the implications you guys have that I'm an angry person.
You literally just said you needed to work out some anger.
No, I don't. Did I say anger? I thought I...
You said
I thought I said
issues, which
issues,
implies,
yeah.
which implies
Eh.
anger.
Oh, looky here. Mr. Fists of the Never Make Any Assumptions, reading too much into something.
Well, yeah. I just saw you turn a warg into paste, and you didn't stop even once. Even when you saw the person you were hitting the warg with was dead. So yeah, I think I can make a couple of assumptions there.
The warg was mostly paste when I got there.
It was not.
It was the heat of battle. Who's to say what was and was not paste before I arrived?
I mean, you were still going at it for a solid 30 seconds after.
All right. Is Drew back?
30... No.
Trying to be.
Oh,
It's like
Drenna, it's your turn.
To
maybe
do
a
what? There's
second.
nothing here.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Are you okay? Are you telling me you're doing nothing then?
There's nothing here for me to do.
They're still kind of a long ways out. It's gonna take them probably at least another turn to even get close, and at that point, we'll probably have the fire bridge too far up. Even if they do get over, I'm right here at the base of the bridge, so I have that covered. Yeah, I guess there really isn't that much to do. I guess
Trina's chilling.
just chill.
Which brings us to the Horde. Which they see the drawbridge begin to raise. And from here... Sorry, it's going to take me a second. Because I have to figure out how they're moving.
This seems like a lot of orcs.
Yeah.
As the drawbridge just starts to raise, Skulls just like has a finger in the air and is just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10.
The pizza's here. I'm sorry. I'll be right back once again.
Out of
Right.
game,
Well,
real
let's keep
quick.
talking about your issues.
Out of game, real quick. If like Cade's personality or anything gets like too annoying or obnoxious, like let me know so I can change it up.
My guy, my person, my person, my non-binary bro, right?
Yeah.
You're perfectly fine. Like genuinely, even if Cade was a bit annoying, I'd be like, that's just the character, though.
Fair enough.
I mean, Ogun gets on such a high horse, he might as well be riding a Pegasus, so.
Yeah, right. Well, you're kind of down in the depths there, so I feel like we need each other out.
All my character has done is just like lived a brutal life of survival and objectivity.
And
Just
a
because
fair bit of
90% of the
racism.
things that live in this world are violent monsters that kill each other just to, like, worship their fell gods and gain power. Does that mean you're better than me just because I can acknowledge it?
I mean, you on multiple occasions said that all goblins, or you basically have insinuated, right, that most goblins are the same,
I
which is
mean,
not true at all.
as far as the stat block goes, they have a hard fixed alignment, so I'd like you to tell me how different they can really be.
Can you prove him wrong?
Mom. Can I prove him wrong?
Yes. Can you prove him wrong that most goblins are not the same?
Yeah. I feel like I
Pointing
could.
out 1 or 2 goblins that are not the same is not proving him wrong.
I
Do
know.
that-
a
that's called
pacifist
milk
run in
goblin.
the goblin cave up there. We'll see how you do. We'll see it. You'll see if the good guy goblins win out over the bad guy goblins.
I fucking will. Yeah. Obviously, right? Gonna. The ones that
This
are
isn't just a few
people.
bad apples thing. It's not like most goblins are actually good guys. They're just misunderstood.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, but also to approach a goblin that is showing intelligence, that is, because most of the goblins in my fucking life have been pretty fucking good, right? Yeah. So
How many is most?
also, you totally, for someone who's most of the goblins you may have been good, you've had no hesitation fucking blowing their skulls off with your bare knuckles, so.
I mean, these obviously weren't the best people.
Which is
Two of them
why
were just
I
playing
think it's
tag.
funny you're riding Skull's ass so hard. Like, you're there soaked in blood, like, man, can you not just see how terrible your viewpoint is? Like, we aren't just murder hobos roaming the land,
I mean,
surrounded by just hordes of murderous creatures.
I mean, school. your first words to somebody who's
I'm
actively-
terribly sorry about that. That was horrible planning on my part.
It's okay, we're talking about the ethical implications of murdering goblins.
I'm just
Yeah.
being morally railroaded by our fucking monk.
Well, that's a very monk thing to do.
I'm
Yeah.
lawful evil. You're never going to convince me that shit isn't just about violence and gaining power. Especially not in the world
I am
we're in.
chaotic good. I am
Alright,
You're
chaotic
chaotic good, and you're all going that way about it? Wow, you are the... That's an interesting, chaotic good. Interesting. I thought for sure you were lawful good.
And it's
Yeah.
Skull's turn, and they've actually got a lot closer in this time than it seems.
Skull, like, stops counting and realizes some of them have moved a lot closer and just, like, leans back a little bit. I'd,
Oh shit.
move it a little faster. And he kind of just, like, readies at the base of the bridge with both axes in hand and just starts, like, clinging them against each other and just, like, chanting low and giantish, or whatever the way you would use that properly would be, if I knew.
Okay.
Giantese?
Do I understand
giant.
that?
Just giant. Can I roll for intimidation on that? Maybe,
Right here.
maybe make him pause.
Oh! Look at
Hi,
that.
Owen.
Owen's here. Just in time for the fighting.
Oh,
Again.
again.
This time it's orcs.
One of the things we're lamenting is how fucking cursed this town is.
Fucking yeah.
The town.
That's one thing. That's one thing. Skull and
4
Owen can
raids
agree
in
on.
rapid succession.
That's
You
one
make
thing
it sound
Ogun
like
and Gun
Skull
can
and
agree on.
Ogun don't get along. We get along fabulously.
You do get along fucking great.
You just
one
think you're
thing.
better than me.
I need to hook
Lad.
up my.
Mate,
Well,
mate.
Okay.
Cade, are you going to spend your turn helping Ogun raise the drawbridge?
Oh, do I not get to
Darn
roll
right
for my
I am.
intimidation?
Oh, yes, you do.
I apologize. I disrupted the flow of everything.
No, you
No. You're good. I'm glad you're here.
Ugh.
You see
Does that
that?
succeed? That's pretty high.
You see this lead guy who's got an arrow sticking from his eye.
Get
Sort
that
of
checked.
like look over his shoulder and like he's referring. But the guy he turns his head, looks towards, points like it's just one guy.
Oh, yeah.
Now back to my question, Kate, are you gonna help raise the drawbridge? Oh, Discord's doing a thing. I'll be right back.
In the bridge, and I prepare to just take a fuck ton of damage. We still have potions, right? Somewhere in the party? Potions? Oh god.
I have lay on hand.
You should all have. Drenna should have. Drenna has a few potions.
I'll have you know, Drenna started this with a nice hefty amount of potions. I'm down to 3.
No.
Save 2 for me. I have a big ass health pool.
I mean, that's up
Y'all
to
get
Drenna.
what I give you, okay?
I just don't know if it would be good for Skull's psyche to rage again so soon. And one of you guys might get hurt.
Sorry, Discord was being weird on my Kate. Are you raising bridge?
Yes, I am
Okay.
raising the bridge.
Motherfucking teamwork.
So now the drawbridge angle is 30 degrees.
Already kind of need impressive vertical. I
Yeah.
can only jump like 3 inches.
I can jump at least.
So your high jump,
What?
running high jump is 3 plus your strength modifier.
Feet?
Feet, yes.
Oh my god.
You need a 10-foot running start, and if it's not, and then Other than that, it's half wise.
Fucking everyone in 5e can fucking join the NBA, goddamn.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying. Most of the characters here would be fucking up the NBA if they were on a team.
Yeah, even let's see. Even
Skull
the
might be
shortest
banned
character-
from the league.
Yeah, Skull would get banned from the league.
Too much checking. It's not my fault he's soft. He ran into my hardness.
I simply stood there, and my arm acted on its own.
It's prehensile.
He went up for the layup. I
And
blocked
I-
it. His arm came off. What's the problem here?
I turned it into a lay down. Have you not heard of that?
Owen, are you continuing to raise the bridge?
Yes, I am.
All right, Drenna.
Drenna is sitting there contemplating, wow, this is probably the most exercise this bridge has gotten in the last 20 years.
God, Drenner, you're
How many
such a
times has it
bitch.
gone up and down in the last 24 hours now?
I cherish that our party isn't lacking sass. Because we got a lot of, like, beefy dumb guys. One spooky person. But we needed the sass.
Which one of us is the spooky person?
Oh, which one of us has a tentacle?
Yeah, which one of us can summon tentacles?
That's kind of spooky.
Let's see.
What
I'm gonna look around the corner.
I
Oh,
don't
boy.
think that's spooky. That's just friendly. The tentacle's a little too friendly, I will admit.
It's fancy, spooky, beardy, and fisty.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the range on this? 30, 90? They're 50 feet away?
I actually hate our odds here.
We got the bridge.
Nah, I think we're good. I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna be like, oh my fucking god, there's more of them. And that's how I'm spending my turn. He's going, motherfucker.
Roll
Yes.
lamentation.
Sorry, I'm figuring out.
Motherfucker.
What is so special about this goddamn town that it got raided 4 times now?
The Nightstone isn't even in it.
I'm saying.
I just shout over the drawbridge, the Nightstone isn't even in here anymore. Maybe that'll dissuade them. Your princess is in another fort.
Sorry,
No,
I'm trying to figure
There
out.
are no bitches here.
No problem.
Seeing how high these orcs have to jump, because the game, because the notes didn't tell us that. They just said, "Oh yeah, you can raise it in 3 rounds." It's like people are gonna try to jump up this shit.
I was gonna say, like, otherwise it would be safe after, like, round 1.
Is 5, 10, 15, 20
Okay.
feet.
So at a
It's
30-degree
8
angle.
Yeah, I pulled up a triangle calculator. It's 8 feet.
Ah, okay. Hey, we were gonna.
We could
I
reach
was
up
about
and
to
grab
pull out
that.
my work vest and get my personal calculator. I was about to get serious.
No, you don't need to get serious with math. Math is the DM's job.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like D&D's social interactions in math in a trench coat disguised as Skyrim.
It's four virgins in a trench coat is what D&D is. Pretending to be one. I am the purest virgin, like white snow.
That's good,
You're
because
married.
I'm not. Sorry.
I've never been sullied. Neither my wife nor my boyfriend has touched me.
It's. I don't think it would be sullying at that point. It would just be normal.
In the eyes of God.
Yeah, in the eyes of God.
Who judges me for my autism without end?
God. Anyways, Brenna, are you? What are you? I see you're taking a look-see, but you mostly see drawbridge because it's being raised.
I mostly see drawbridge. Okay.
You'd have to go to the end of the drawbridge to see, because it's.
Much of anything.
Well, they're raising the damn drawbridge again. I'm just questioning. Gods, how many times has this thing been raised and lowered in the last 24 hours?
And that's all you're doing with your turn?
I don't see what else I can or should do.
You say it one more time. He's gonna roll for it snapping. Stop trying to actively cast a jinx.
Let's see. Oh, now I have to figure out how tall the average orc is.
Yes.
They are feet
Oh.
tall.
I should just be like,
Multiply Ogun by 2.
I am a half orc.
yeah, a half orc.
Exactly, you're only half an orc.
Yeah, so if you give
Fundamentally not understanding what half-orc
That would
implies
be
or
a
means.
full orc and a full human.
Okay, so
Right.
the Volo's Guide to Monsters says that an orc is between 5'4" and 5'20", and 5'20" is 6'8". The average of two. It's 5.
5'20".
Listen, I'm not doing feet math.
6.
Feet.
6 feet.
5'4"
I imagine
You're
maybe the
arachnid.
is 5 times 5. It's 64 inches plus 2d8.
The average height is 6 feet.
I am both trusting you and double checking that because that seems.
You said 5'4"
But
to
take into
6'8",
account for the
right?
curve, or...
You said 5'4" to 5'20", right?
Yeah, it's 5'4" plus
Halfway
2d8.
to that would be 5'12", which is 6 feet.
Oh,
Yeah, because there's a difference between 8 to 12 and 8 from 4 to 12.
ah, but the average of 2d8 is not.
Especially in Lego sets.
Now, see, you didn't say 5'4" plus 2d8.
No, I didn't
There's
say
so
that.
much
I'm
math
sorry.
happening
It
right
is,
now.
It is 5'4"
That's
plus
why it's
2d8.
5'20".
Okay, so that's 5'6" to 5'20".
Oh, you're right. That's my bad. So anydice.com
The average-
says that the average,
average
is 73
6'2".
inches, which is 6'1".
Ah.
We're gonna say that these guys are all 5'11", because fuck them.
Ogun is
Yes,
the
orcs.
true tall orc here. said he got a height of 6'5". I tower over you, plebeian.
I might just start calling you a full orc after witnessing these shambos.
But you can. On to where I was going with this. These orcs are able to jump up and haul themselves up onto the drawbridge.
As they pull themselves up, they just make eye contact with a borderline slobbering skull. It's like,
So excited.
I was hoping. Come give this fairy kobold a hug.
And that is, but only 2 of them are able to make it up on because of oh wait, that would also be oh shit. They have to go because it's not just up; it's up along a circle.
Where all this is just to delay us from saving a single person from Nightstone so we can figure out what happened.
I'm sorry.
He's just like, prioritizing the civilians again. Another wave.
Another wave.
We're like,
The
oh,
next-
well,
the
I'm gonna go
next-
find those civilians. DM starts panicking.
It's a wave of progress.
What?
Wait a second. A wave of dragons attacks next.
Huh?
Tiamat
what?
rips through from hell.
What is so special about this goddamn town?
It's full of protagonists, you see.
Well, yeah, we're trying to fucking leave.
Everyone wants in, we want out. Why does this not make sense?
The protagonists reek of what is it? Heroic motivations. So they've naturally come to provide more heroic backstories of dead parents.
Unarmored defense is
That
just
is a
in
lot of
parentheses plot armor.
Oh my goodness! What am I seeing?
Yeah, and only 2 of them made it up, and they had to use their actions to dash.
Does anyone here know Fireball?
No.
I
I know.
Why the fuck not?
I could
But-
add some.
I know Fist Punch.
This,
Wow, we're
but
already
they're able
doing
to,
spell slot elitism.
I can body slam them off the thing.
This
If I
guy
need
is
to.
able to jump up and be hauled over by his compadres.
Compadres.
Oh, he's
he
so
doesn't-
fucking cool.
He doesn't have to use his action to do things, and he slides down
I
right up
bet
to
he has
Skull.
a name.
He
Oh, I'm
actually-
ready for
Oh,
him.
he does actually. And he tries
we're
to
scared
stab
about
Skull.
While sliding down at a 30-degree angle.
All right.
Does he have disadvantage on that? Or is he just too skilled?
We'll say
Because
that
he's sliding down there right now, right? Because it's at 30 degrees still.
Would make him prone.
Oh, wait, sliding along that kind of slope?
Well, it's a 30.
Would it give him disadvantage?
It depends on how he slides. I guess.
No, but your intimidation gave him disadvantage for the round. And he
Thank God.
misses.
I didn't want to burn my inspiration on something. I just don't want the one with unique icon to hit me. I've taken the most damage this campaign.
Well, luckily you're all at full because of the resting, which brings us to Ulfric.
Ulfric is also going to peek around the edge, and he is going to see the one lone orc appearing, and he is going to rush forward with a thirst for combat. He's going to smack at the man with his axe.
That misses.
Nope.
If only we had pack tactics.
If only. Ulfric's gonna square up next to Skull. None of them shall come in. None shall enter, none shall leave. And he's going to pass turn.
Wait, I would like to leave.
Wait. What about your bonus action?
Wait, could I shove him off the drawbridge?
So,
He isn't right next to the abyss there.
Yeah, could I shove him 5 feet in that direction off the drawbridge using Shieldmaster?
he'll be able... So if you successfully shove him, he'll be able to make another check to see if he stays on the bridge.
Alright, I'd like to try and push him 5
You
feet
could say it's dicey.
It is
Back.
dicey.
with Shieldmaster.
Ooh. This got interesting.
Ooh, and he resists.
Oh, come on.
Oh, dang, he's got a tanky strength. Okay, alright,
Alright.
that is all.
So you slashed and tried to ledge him.
Nope, this man not budging.
Who here
We
can
need a
speak
gang.
Orc? Or half
The half-orc.
speak Orc. Can anybody else speak
Yeah.
Orc?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, God.
No.
Is it like giant slang?
I only have Dwarvish and Deep Speech.
So,
Deep speech?
That's what it's called.
That's not a good thing to casually know. That's like, oh yeah, I
Oh.
just speak the dark tongue.
Do not cite the deep text to me,
Those
which
of
I
you
was
that-
there when it was written.
those of you that know Orc hear him yell, "To the flank!" As he, or you hear someone yell in Orc, "To the flank!" And those of you that, and Skull and Ulfric are able to see the guy with an arrow sticking from his head running down. Which brings us to Skull.
Wait, was there another way into the city?
Oh yeah, there's a giant hole in the wall.
Yeah, there's the southern
And that's to
bridge.
the south.
remember?
I think that's the way we fucking came in.
No, you came in
No,
through
we
the draw.
came in
You
this
came in
way.
over the drawbridge.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
we've been playing in the same, like, fucking 10 by 10 map.
yeah. You really haven't moved that much.
Okay. Oh, god.
Knock him dead. You furry kobold. Look.
I have Grappler. I have Tavern Brawler. I could just get in the shit with him, but I don't know what the odds are that he's just stronger than me. Probably not impossible. Oh, I'm probably actually just gonna launch a reckless attack on him.
Can I go for the throat?
With advantage. Swing. I think I had my axes ready. So I'll swing my hand. Wow! What are the odds?
1 in
Well.
400.
Could I use my inspiration to reroll that?
I'm not sure that's how inspiration works. I'm going with just the raw
No.
inspiration.
Oh, okay. Got that. Inspiration has always been homebrewed for everything I've done. So I don't even remember what it actually is supposed to do.
Let's see, using inspiration.
You can add a 1d8 to your roll, right?
That is bardic inspiration.
Oh, shoot, right.
If you have inspiration, you can expend it when you make an attack roll, saving throw, or an ability check. Spending your inspiration gives you advantage on that roll. Additionally,
okay.
if you have inspiration, you can give your inspiration to somebody else.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't hit with a 14.
Nope, you miss.
And he's gonna fuck me up so bad next turn.
Yeah,
Well-
he blocks it with his shield.
That feels spiteful.
Cade, are you continuing to raise the bridge?
Darn right I am.
Yes, save me, Beardy.
Which means the bridge is at 60. And these guys
50,
need to
go
lift it up.
faster.
And I need Ulfric to make an acrobatics check,
Oh God.
and I need Skull to make an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Why am I at disadvantage?
Because there's one person rolling, there's one person tumbling at Ulfric and 2 at Skull.
And I guess inspiration can't be used to cancel out disadvantage, can it?
It can,
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
because
going
it
to
would
do
give you
that.
advantage, and the advantage would cancel disadvantage.
It's athletics, right?
Acrobatics.
Fuck. That's okay. My acrobatics is the year.
Alright, and you
Like a
guys
gazelle. Oh, let me
managed
get rid of
to
my inspiration.
move back as these guys tumble forward, and these guys were not expecting that to happen, so they don't react properly, and they all fall prone.
Yes. Okay.
Mainly because I didn't feel like opening up their sheets to roll. Which brings us to Ogun. Is Ogun going to continue raising the drawbridge?
Yeah, that's about what I'm about to do. And as he does, he's gonna yell, "Did somebody say they go into the flank?"
No.
Alright, it's the other one. And now it's...
I could have swore somebody yelled in Orcish.
I don't speak fucking Orcish. How would I know?
Do I hear
No.
any of this?
One did run to the south. Ulfric will say.
Oh,
Mate, we're fighting orcs. They're going to the flank.
Ah.
but is Ogun continuing to
Yeah,
raise
he
the
is.
bridge? Okay. And what is Drenna doing with the information she's been given?
I don't know where the fuck a flank would be. As far as
So-
we know, this is the only entrance.
No.
So it is the only good entrance. There is the bridge to the keep, right? So there's a hole in a palisade there for the bridge.
Talking about all the fucking way down here?
Oh yeah, all the fucking way down there.
Hold up.
Are they gonna try and swim across the river?
They might.
Hey.
It's okay, guys. The crocodile will get him.
That's like 3 or 4 turns away.
As long as it isn't the ranged elite variant, the Glockodile.
That's a full sprint, 3 or 4 turns away. I ain't fucking doing that. They want to flank us, they fucking can.
I was just thinking about.
So are you?
I was just.
I mean, you have 3 targets you can fight here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, help us skewer these.
And
poor
this
lads.
fucker's prone, and all 3 of these are prone, so.
Yep.
All 3 of these, yeah, that's skull language right there. I like that.
No.
Yeah.
Talk about that like they're no
dynamic
lit
in
shade.
an awkward place. Yeah, so I'm gonna stab at that one because I can, I want to, and fuck him.
Hit. Also,
Oh dang!
for the thing.
Mm-hmm.
For the thing.
For the thing. I just need to know if I should be using this one or the other one.
For the thing. I'm pretty sure it's. Yes, it's that one.
Wow.
You know orcs. These are raiders, and
Oh.
especially orcs dressed like this. They're raiders. They're.
Oh, well, in that case, that's a critical hit.
That is a critical hit.
Oh.
Extra damage.
Oh. Those poor sods.
And let me make sure you can see his health bar. You can't because they're like, health bars? What are those? 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 14.
Careful, Ogun might say your magic dagger's racist.
Oh, I could leave the gate open.
Oh, it did bonus damage to an orc.
Hold up.
He's gonna
And
talk to it about its
it's,
temperament.
Since it's a critical hit, I also get an extra damage die.
Oh, nice.
What the? F-
What the fuck?
This poor man got stabbed once and lost half his freaking health.
Bro got stabbed in the liver. Like,
He
straight
just
up.
gets stabbed by the dagger, and the dagger just starts like spinning like a drill.
Nah, I gotta assume that his appendix was full and about to burst, and Drenna just stabbed his appendix open.
Oh, that's gonna be an infection. You know, even if he survives this battle, he's dead in like 10 days.
And with that,
yeah.
I bid that fucker adieu.
Like
Me,
the Komodo dragon.
Do you have mobile?
I do.
Okay. For those of you that don't know, if you have the Drew, can you just put the feet in chat? Thank you.
You make a melee attack against a creature. You don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not.
I mean, they're prone. Can they even opportunity anyhow?
You can opportunity attack when prone. You just have disadvantage.
They'll bite your ankles.
Pretty much, I guess.
All right.
Not Madame Ankles.
Not the damn ankles.
So the two in the back stand up, as they're wont to do, and they're both carrying great axes, as they are wont to do.
As they're wont.
I mean, calling them great axes, I mean, that's
Not
all a matter of
that great.
opinion.
Yeah, I've seen
I
bigger.
believe they're just pretty mid-act.
They are
to be
all
honest.
they're all carrying large axes. Large axes that roll the d12 for damage when they hit.
Ah, those ones.
Those ones. That,
Oh,
that-
the Gritax.
yeah, that's the Gritax.
It's French.
Yes, the,
French.
yes, got anglicized as we've learned about it. And now it's a great axe. Great
Fucking
meaning.
angels.
Fucking
Sizing everything.
I apologize. Please continue.
Well, each of them. First, the north one. Well, they both swing at Ulfric.
That's me.
One of them hits for 8 slashing damage, and the other one
Ow.
doesn't.
My health bar. I don't have enough.
The other one doesn't. For 20 slashing damage. What?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Welcome to my hardcore campaign.
The other one starts T-posing as his numbers glitch out of existence. You take 20 slashing damage.
This guy who made sure to jump, shenanigans, gets up. Why does he not have that? You know what? I'm gonna say he has that because I'm me.
You could not.
You're mean?
No, I'm me, and just M-E.
Mean.
You're mean. That's, yeah.
Like rhymes with bean. Mean. Yeah, we got you.
We got you. You understand what you're saying.
Sure.
Frijoles!
Frijoles! So you see him grab his, the forearm of his spear hand with his shield hand, and a light emanates from himself, from the hand.
Oh, is he gonna rip his fucking arm off?
No.
That'd be hardcore.
That'd be hardcore.
I always wanted to see this.
Is he gonna patch up his liver?
Roll
That'd be
for
hardcore.
intimidation.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Did anyone take Mage Slayer?
No.
No, I just increased my dex by 2.
I'm just a
Okay.
regular slayer.
Warcaster.
I increased my charisma by 2.
Which brings us to Ulfric.
Is he still sitting there with his spear making light sounds?
So no, he just healed. He just healed himself. You recognize that as the Cure Wounds spell.
Fuck me.
Well,
One of these.
he doesn't need that. I'm going to smack him with my axe. Please hit.
That does hit.
Can I use Divine Smite?
Yes,
I'd like
you
to
may.
use Divine. I'm going to smite his ass.
Woo! That is a smited ass.
Is he smote?
He's
I haven't
smoke.
seen
He's,
him.
he's smoke. He's smoking. He's looking at you like,
He's smitten? You made him smitten? Oh no!
Wrong
I don't think
smite.
you
Wrong
could take- I
smite.
don't think you could take nothing from an orc.
I thought it was funnier when he was sitting on the floor. So we're gonna shove him to the floor again using Shieldmaster.
Stands up, immediately gets bopped back to the floor.
Hey man, if it works.
Get your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
He evades your shield again.
Are you kidding me?
He's
This
light on his
man.
feet.
He's light
My
on his
character
feet.
is brutal now. I don't even have my signature weapon.
Is he using acrobatics or athletics?
Make a perception check.
I'm pretty sure it'd be easy to tell whether or not he's dodging it or resisting it.
Pretty sure the language evades my strike would say acrobatics.
So it is a it's more skillful than reactive. It's something from he is athletic.
Okay, so he's resisting it, not dodging it.
I am going to look up the verbiage of a shove.
He is
I'm going to-
cantamarooning against the force.
Against the force.
Gotta
He
be very
is-
perfect.
He is the wall to your fists, and he is not a weak wall.
So it
I
doesn't.
actually max rolled damage on that slash. I'm so happy. Anyways,
It just says contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability. So honestly, the actual thing is just that you fail. Right.
gotcha. I try to shove him and he just stops it.
Right, and it's somehow stopped.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry if I misled you by saying he evaded it. But running
It's
is
on you.
also athletic.
He's got lungs. Despite his liver bleeding out of him, he's got lungs.
Did I skip something? Oh, I did skip something. I skipped the rest of the orcs.
Ha! They don't get a turn. They don't need one.
Well, I know exactly
don't-
what
they
they're
don't
doing
deserve
with
it.
their turn. So it's
They're
all-
not part of this combat.
They move as a big ass violent horde.
Yeah,
The orcs end their turn. The
exactly.
name of tactics.
us back to their leader is also
Getting shit-faced.
no. That's going to be me on next Friday.
Fun.
Well, maybe not. Wait, no. We have session next Friday. Fuck it.
Idiot.
We.
Fuck it.
I
people.
probably will already be shit-faced.
Good. You won't have time to improvise another wave to stop me from saving those peasants.
Alright, that brings us to Skull.
Yes, speaking of saving peasants. Skull. If anything, I'm saving the peasants just so they can be like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. You should not be worried about these random fits of absolute rage. I think I'm just gonna launch a normal attack that won't leave me exposed. As crazy as that sounds.
Hit.
Huh. And then I get to roll for damage.
Yep.
Okay, I don't think that's enough to kill him. I think I can technically follow up with my offhand, yeah?
Yes, you can
Just
follow
with
up with your
disadvantage?
offhand. No, not with this. Regular attack.
No modifiers.
No ability modifier to damage.
No ability.
So you still get your ability modifier to hit, just not to damage.
Okay,
That
that
misses.
doesn't matter.
Which brings us to Cade. Cade, are you going to finish drawing the drawbridge?
I am indeed.
And the drawbridge is fully drawn. Bring us to Ogun.
The bridge is raised, right?
The bridge is fully drawn. It is raised. It is up 90 degrees.
Is there a locking mechanism?
A locking mechanism?
I assume it just locks
It
if it
doesn't-
isn't being turned.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's heavy. The. I don't know
Is
how
there
to
like a
fucking draw the
counterbalance?
word. There's a counterbalance.
Uh,
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
There's-
a weight, like, what the mechanism is the series of weights that are then adjusted by y'all pulling the chains, but usually there's like a wooden stopping lever or something that catches each link, so when it stops moving, the links will hit that little stopping
Yeah.
point and it'll get stuck
And-
there. So it goes one way but not the other, and then to move it, you actually, I believe, move that link and then let it drop with... Actually, I think it takes more people to drop it than raise it.
This one is just, it takes 2 to raise, 2 to drop, and you have to use the winches.
I might be thinking of a portcullis, but it's similar.
Yeah.
Alright, so if it's raised and I don't have to do anything else with it,
Yes.
I'm gonna step out.
I did read a book on medieval siegecraft once.
10,
I appreciate that.
15. And yeah, there's orcs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Awfully small, but
no. In Orcish, Ogun is gonna say, "You're tiny."
oh my god. Don't they? I'm pretty sure even as raiders, they have some pride.
This guy knocks on his chest and responds, in Orcish, I have inches where it counts!
Yeah, my father blessed me too. I'm pretty sure a bit more than you, though. As he comes up,
Apparently, they instantly resorted to dick measuring.
it's an orc thing.
Probably in the literal sense.
And I'm gonna short sword.
Short sword. Falcon. Short sword doesn't have the same ring that hits.
Falcon, blade dance.
And then I'm gonna punch.
Punch him in the dick.
Punch! Hits.
And that is gonna let me not meta describe this and actually flavor this shit. You're gonna see
Just tell me the damage.
a layer of frost go over Ogun's right hand as he swings.
Oh shit,
And it's gonna
Sub-Zero
do
in the house.
frost damage.
Okay. It's cold damage.
Cold frost. Yeah,
Punch
it's
through him, grab one of his organs, freeze it, and crush it.
Brutal.
Grab his gallbladder.
That brings us to Drenna.
Technically, this is a service. Drenna.
Okay. So, question.
Yes.
With my halfling nimbleness, can I attack
I was going to suggest
this guy
this.
through my allies?
Yes, you would move into your square, attack from the square, move out of the square.
Okay, then I shall do that.
The only caveat is that you cannot end your turn in a square which would, be somebody else's square.
Cool. And this guy still has hit points, right?
He's still alive. Yes.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Correct.
Can confirm he no longer has hit points.
You're gonna have a problem with personal space, Fancy.
What you talking about? I gave you 10 feet.
As you literally, weave between people's legs to slash throats.
I imagine
Don't mind me, just-
I imagine you just poked your head and dagger through his legs, slashed, and came back.
And just retreated into the shadows. It's freaky.
Push through into his shadow.
Well, considering she has a passive stealth of 19, if you're not actively focused on her, she just disappears.
I was just about to say, I was going to say, if I'm not actively looking for your fancy ass, I just don't acknowledge you.
So that's an entire turn of shit.
Yes, it is.
Which brings us to orcs. And I will move the horde before the not horde takes its turn.
So if we just kill the other leader, they'll probably rout. They're tiny after all. They can't have a lot of personal confidence.
They're very fucking tiny.
I'm pretty sure they're either the same height as Skull or a little shorter. I think they're the same height.
Which brings us to Ulf. Oh wait, no, these two are going to attack.
Are you trying to suggest
Yeah.
that short people can't do things?
I mean, I'm short and I'm pretty useless.
Alright, the first...
Drenna is 3 feet tall.
I'm 5'8" on my Tinder, but we all know.
The two orcs that made it over the drawbridge swing at Ulfric again. One of them hits for 10 slashing and the other for 0 slashing. Because the other one doesn't actually hit.
He's still T-posing. Got it.
Still T-posing.
He hits for 0 slashing, but deals 50 fire damage.
No, he's... This,
As the monitor starts overheating.
as the monitor starts overheating. Anyways, Ulfric, it's your turn.
I'm gonna turn to the one that just hit me.
It's the up one.
Yep. I'm going to give him a little bit of a glare, and then it's gonna be his turn to eat the axe
He eats the axe
with some divine smite sprinkled in it.
with another divine smite.
Oh shit, wait, how much damage did I take? Sorry.
Ow.
None.
Did the first guy not hit me?
They weren't. You haven't been.
Oh, right.
You haven't
That
been
was
hit.
Ulfric.
It was Ulfric.
Sorry.
It's all good.
And
Clearly looking at my phone.
Listen, when you're doing that, assuming you've been hit is a better response than assuming you haven't.
And
Fair
then
enough.
Ulfric is also going to use Inspiring Smite.
You still get smited, but you think of a dope beat while it happens.
So roll your 2d8 plus 4.
Roll my 2d8 plus 4. Okay. /R space 2d8 plus 4.
So you have 50. So if you have a pool of 15 temporary hit points to assign, who's getting them?
I will take them.
You're taking all 15 of them. Okay.
I'm
Don't give
pretty
any
glad.
to me. I don't plan on getting hit.
Yeah, I'm a thirsty lad. Everybody else is full health.
I'm like a Resident Evil protagonist. I'm a straight up meat tank.
So I have 15 additional hit points. Yeah.
Yep.
Like I can take a questionable amount of hits before I die.
The red bar on Ulfric's token are his temporary hit point.
Yeah. And then I'd like to try and knock him prone, because I still have my bonus action.
No, you don't.
Or is the smite my bonus action?
The inspiring smite is your bonus action.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
That's also my channel to that point.
Yep. So I'm pulling up some notes. As you hear a splash in the water.
Does that mean the crocodile is going to start being active?
Crocodile. You don't know. You don't know the
Damn, the one time I'm not fucking looking for the Glockadile.
Glockodile.
Crocodile.
The Glockodile is in here. The Glockodile is the Glockodile is elsewhere entirely.
This just reminds me of Ernie in a drug deal where this dude's like, "Hey, you want to buy this 8? No. See earlier, I don't have any money. See earlier, I met this guy selling 9s."
And it's Skull's turn.
God, what an imperative bastard, man.
Alright. Let's see. There's a whole lot of nothing for me to attack. Can I just step over this guy's corpse? Can I step on it?
Yes, the corpse does not occupy the square. At least not for combat purposes. I'm sure there's some other purpose, but for combat purposes...
Oh, attacking. By the way, in case that wasn't clear, I realized I didn't declare. That's my bad. I can reroll if I need to, but it's going to be the work right in front of me.
No, they have the same AC, it doesn't matter. Hit her!
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
And I'll go ahead and just follow up with the offhand because I can.
Hits!
Okay, and this one isn't going to have the +6 on it, right?
It's not gonna have the +4.
+4.
You still rolled a lot of damage. That's pretty good.
That's a big ol' 6.
When your tank also does DPS.
Yep. Alright.
Just, if I can heal, I'll basically be Zenyatta.
Is that your turn?
Maybe I'll just have a sit here for a second, think about her life. Yeah, that's my turn.
Brings us to Cade once again.
Alrighty, and this is the last time I need to bring the drawbridge up.
No.
You're good.
Drawbridge is already.
Drawbridge is up.
Oh,
Drawbridge
don't.
is secured.
Dead-ass
Alright.
90-degree angle.
That means I get to walk out of this room.
It does.
So, let's
It
see.
means you get to see what's going on.
I'm just
Steal
gonna
some
walk
more
out
kills.
here. Give me a moment to look around, see my surroundings. My surroundings look like a lot of dead people. Except for that one orc there. Hold on, let me see if I can get a better view. Okay. That's all of my movement, so I'm going to use Eldritch Blast, 2 on the one with more health, and then 1 on this one.
Alright.
Because in my level up, I switched out one of my thingies for another Eldritch
for
Blast
Eldritch- The pushing one, right? The knocking 10 feet back?
thingy. Yeah, Repelling Blast.
Yeah.
So I should now be able to use...
There's a wall there, so they can't exactly be repelled, but they can be hit.
Yeah.
Make your rolls.
Yeah, I'm just looking to hit him.
Can they get repelled into the wall and take some bonus damage?
That would be pretty fun.
I mean, that's gonna have some force, right?
Does
Probably
have some
hurts.
force.
At least a D4, you'd think.
And
Not that I'm the
then
DM, I can't decide that shit, but
That's
I would
a lot of
say
help.
I'm saying it's.
But you can make a compelling argument.
It is a compelling argument. I'm gonna say it's gonna be. That is, I haven't ruled on it yet. I will say it's 1d4 per 5 feet they would have been pushed if the wall wasn't there. And then
Genius.
do the verbiage
Okay,
of your
so that's
repelling blast.
Yeah, I believe it pushes them 10 feet away from me. Let me. Alright, there we go.
In a straight line. Yep. So can you throw 2d4?
Yeah.
Cool. The first 2 hit, the third one misses.
Alrighty.
And no kills are stolen.
No kills are stolen. Nice.
Nice.
What? You didn't steal his kills, you coward.
You coward.
Oh, do you have a...
That'll be.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't remember what I can do with my bonus action.
You have the tentacle.
Oh, true, I do have the
is
tentacle.
it still around here?
So they get to
It's
summon
just
it.
been undulating in the background.
It only lasts a minute, but they can summon it as a bonus action, and when they summon it, they can attack with it.
Whenever Skyrim combat music's playing, it's just
Where's he gonna put it?
vibing with it.
Well, they're gonna put it probably in the best spot for it, which would be right there. If are you gonna put it there?
Let me think.
It's the only spot you can put it to hit them from, because it has to reach 10.
I'm actually not going to use it at the moment, because I've... Let's see. According to my sheet, only have one more use for it.
You should have.
And in
2
case
uses.
this place gets rated a 5th time... Oh, right, we rested. I totally forgot
Extra
about
fifth
that.
time. You know what? That's very fair. I really want to get out of here. We're gonna be
Okay,
here for the next
yeah.
8 sessions.
Place the tentacle in the space you suggested, which was right here, correct?
It was, because that's the only spot from which you can reach them.
Well,
And
I had a question.
I have an answer.
Does the tentacle have to be summoned on the floor?
It has to be summoned
Couldn't-
in a space. And
So it could be summoned just on the drawbridge behind them.
oh, it could.
Because there's
At
a
a
lot of
point.
space directly behind them.
It is at a point that can be seen.
So ceilings and walls are completely valid.
So ceilings and walls are valid. I never thought of that.
Alright,
That's
then let's put it on the drawbridge.
okay.
That way it's not having to reach past Skull and them.
Not very eldritch if it only works in one dimension, now is it?
You have a fair point there. So which one are you attacking with it?
The one with less health.
Okay. Make your
Because
attack.
the sooner we can get one of them dead, the sooner
That
that one's
hits.
not attacking.
And
Kill stolen.
brings it down. Kill stolen.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood.
Sorry about that, Skull.
I mean, dead is dead.
Dead is
Dead
dead.
is dead.
Dead is dead.
That's a full turn, which brings us to Ogun.
Right, yeah. Or it could take.
Maybe if Skull was in some
Dunno.
kind of blood duel or something, he'd be upset. But just casually in a fight, this shit gets messy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a
Lit.
big meme because when the one session you
Yeah.
weren't here, you got like 4 kills.
They were just blowing up everyone left and right. It was some great rolls.
Regardless, I'm gonna start heading over to the flank.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I know I have more than 30, I just want to make sure.
You should have at least 40.
Yeah, I have 40. 35, 40, and I'm gonna sprint or dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then the other bridge is over here, right?
Are you just gonna fight all the orcs by yourself?
We'll see. Depends on how long it takes y'all to finish off that one orc.
You don't know. That's the thing. It's D&D. We could all roll ones from here on out.
That would be funny.
I
Also,
have faith in you.
please don't.
I have faith in y'all.
And
I'm
just
fast.
like that,
I have
Ogin's
a-
death was sealed. GG, no
I have a
breed.
faster speed than them. So
But you did rest. You got a key point back, right?
yeah, I got all my key points back.
Was it a long rest?
Yeah.
Keys on short or long, and yeah, it is technically a long, but it didn't take as long because then it'd be like
Because level up.
yeah, because level up. You're supposed to level up on a long rest, but I don't frankly care.
This tea.
Level
What
up.
is this, Morrowind?
Yeah, what is this Morrowind? You level up when you level up, and when you level up, you level up. That's how it works.
Wow, that's a lot of leveling up.
Level up.
Well, that's my turn.
That's your turn. Which brings us to Drenna.
Coolio. Dren is going to turn to Skull, Ulfric, and Cade. Point to this gentleman down here and say, if anyone lays a hand on this man or his belongings, I will personally stab you
Just once.
Fancy.
repeatedly.
It's really funny because I can see all the health numbers, and Skull has double Drenna's.
And I'm going to double dash and make my way down here.
Yep. And
Go
remember,
eyes the boots.
the double dash. Oh, yep. You know how a double dash works.
Fly right past Ogun. Fly right past Ogun. See ya.
Just vanishes.
A dash.
I'm opting not to waste my key points, so yeah.
Oh look, pumpkins. Anyway, that's my turn.
Sorry, I'm putting something in chat because I thought of it and want to establish it. You guys have high enough strength scores. Yeah, because I think dwarves are technically
Including dwarves?
medium. I think dwarves,
Yeah, well, I'm a medium.
but like
Dwarves are
They're
technically
short.
medium creatures.
they're technically medium, but they feel small.
Hey.
They're dwarves.
And I thought Skull had some problems.
They just don't get all that tall. There's nothing wrong with being short.
I didn't know
They
you were
just
so
are.
There's more of me
verticalist.
behind my shield.
Verticalist. Oh god, do I want to roll? No, I don't want to roll that individually. I'm gonna roll once. You hear about 18 more splashes into the water.
Oh,
Maybe.
the orcs are getting wet, guys.
just
Probably
an Ulfric.
just 18 orcs.
This man, I would like him to stop bothering me.
Oh wait, he's supposed to swing at you. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
Before you smack him, so that does smack. Holy shit!
Did he crit?
For the third time in a row, I've been calling bullshit on his crits and ignoring the extra damage. But you're taking the full crit this time, 14 slashing damage.
All right, I have
God
one more,
damn.
one last temporary hit point. Glad I used all 15 myself.
This isn't even like anyone who even fucking matters.
Yeah,
This is just
it's just
a orc.
an orc, and also
Some guy.
you hit with your battle axe.
Look, they put the nice armor on the wrong fucking guy. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm gonna grab
This
another
guy
mountain.
knows
I'll be
that
back in a
after
moment.
I'm the shield, yeah.
All right.
And can I shove him into the wall to try and kill him?
Yes.
Are we just gonna be
Well,
body checking people like it's fucking hockey now? Because I
Oh
love that
god,
idea.
that is my weakest roll in that this far. What the heck?
Funny thing is, throw your D4. That's the funny thing. Throw a D4.
Oh my god, how did he not beat that? The one time he needed the crit the most.
Him live. That's all I can do.
And he is marked with the noose.
I was gonna say, does that count as a noosey noose?
It is step 1 of noose.
Oh. Noosey noose.
Little did you know, noose is an
Oh.
acronym.
But it hasn't
I thought it was
been
once
the
per
next
day.
dawn yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
The mark still appears.
Okay.
You just can only hang someone once per day.
So I can still use the fear tactic of magically appearing a noose around their neck. Got it.
Yes.
Wait, now I'm curious if that shit fades or if just like randomly he has like a death note of people and he's like, okay, for today I'm going to kill number 38. Tap shield 3 times. Dude randomly somewhere in the world just fucking hangs. Tomorrow I'll get 57.
Not quite, but brings us back here, and then gotta see if a certain thing happens. Nope. Which brings us to Skull.
I mean, I feel like Skull kind of seeing this orc mostly beaten up, flapped around by a tentacle. He's starting to get noosed. Since I can't remember if this is Blood Bowl or D&D, because he's engaged with another person, does that mean I can disengage freely?
But disengage takes an action.
I mean, I wasn't gonna do anything with it anyhow, so yeah. I'm just gonna let everyone else wrap that up. I think I moved 5 feet away,
Man.
right, to disengage.
All of his
So
crits.
when you disengage, you take the disengage action, and you are not provoked by opportunity attacks. So it's assumed that you're using the action portion to evade attacks.
Okay,
Dark Souls dodge roll.
so I just moved normally from the position I was in,
Yes.
but the disengage is considered. Okay, so I have just 30 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm. And I encourage you to flavor it with Dark Souls dodge rolls, because that's what the goblins did. That's what I'm imagining you're going to do. That's what I imagine anyone is, from now on in any game I run. That's what I'm imagining happens when somebody disengages, is they do a dodge roll.
Skull's new pair of boots is only 20 feet away.
Ulfric is going to give Skull the side eye of confusion as the Dark Souls dodge roll happens, but he says nothing.
Oh, frick. You were right to be confused. We're all confused. I'm confused the most. Was that right? From this corpse to here.
Ogun can see what Skull is doing.
I don't even know if Skull has ever done that before in his life. He just, saw the goblins do it and was like, well, if a goblin can do it, I can do it
That's
much
what I was
better.
thinking.
And at the
Dodge
end, he
roll.
just does like a little pirouette, like a ballerina twirl 3 times. And it's like, no
You
goblin
couldn't see
can
the
perform
dodge
it with
roll.
such grace.
What he can see is you sneakily trying to make your way over to your new pair of boots.
Which brings us to
I'm
Kane.
sorry, what the fuck did I miss? I just came back to him saying if the goblin could do it, I could do it, and starts doing a ballerina dance? What the fuck did I miss?
It's my Dark Souls rule. Better than any goblin.
Yeah, he did
Dark Souls dodge.
he did a dodge roll, and
Oh.
ended it with a pirouette.
Because of course he
he's
did.
flexing on the goblins, even though they're not dead. Well, except for Beckett, but Beckett's ran away.
Beckett would have fucking left it.
So first one kills.
Alright.
Stolen.
shoves the ball down his body, and it's just like Gmod clips into it and starts glitching out.
Somewhere an orc baby was just born without a father.
Oh.
These are raiders. These are raiders. You think they'd be fathers to their children?
I mean, he'd probably show up to beat some manliness into the kid.
I mean, what if they were like the Mandalorians, you know? They could have raised their kids to do their raiding with them.
But the Mandalorian society is so fucked up, it literally got itself annihilated.
Yeah.
Not once, but twice.
Yeah, but you can't argue that they aren't good parents. Well, I guess you
You
could.
can argue that they aren't
That
good
literally
parents.
is the argument.
They're raising their children.
Generations and
Soldiers
generations
from
of,
birth.
like, hate and violence.
Yeah.
And then when they tried to have peace, they went too far into the other extreme and got yeeted as soon as they met any actual resistance.
Yeah, they got.
That was the Clone
They got
Wars
taken.
animated series.
Yeah, they got taken over by a Sith Lord.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
There's a reason there's like 6 of them in a hut, and that's all that's left.
Oh, have you caught up on the Mandalorian?
No, I haven't caught up on The Mandalorian. You think I have money for Disney Plus?
I'm sorry. I
With my
forgot.
5 other streaming services?
Oh, well, if you
And
cancel one of
Warframe?
and Warframe. Okay, yeah. You could have just led with Warframe.
But that's expensive, man.
Yeah, all those cosmetics.
Just,
I gotta be the prettiest princess.
and that'll end my turn.
Are you going to move your tentacle?
I don't know where I would move it. Oh wait, actually,
You can
yes,
move it up
I'm
to 30
going.
feet.
I'm going to move it.
So
Just
do
to a
it-
spot close to me.
Okay, so start there. Mosaic can go through walls because it's a ghost tentacle.
The spooky tentacle.
Because it's described as a spectral tentacle, so I'm assuming it's like incorporeal.
Yeah.
And the reason it can damage people is because magic. Which brings us to Ogun.
Right, yeah, or Ungo.
Ogun, who just had a 3-foot tall woman just book it right past him.
I think the tentacle would know, would already be able to dance interpretively, and you would just need to command it to do so.
16,
Interpretive dancing.
25,
Yeah,
30.
exactly. Emotional undulation.
35, 40.
That's a great username.
And can't you just measure as you move?
He's got a trackpad. He doesn't have a mouse.
Oh.
I literally got
I
a
did not
mouse
know that.
just to plug it in because I knew that doing all the fancy crap in Roll20 was going to be annoying, trying to scroll and
And do I have to buy you a mouse?
Don't you dare.
I'm doing it.
I need a new mouse.
Get a new mouse.
Where you
Get
at?
the mouse.
Yeah,
Go
go
get
get
the mouse.
Austin a new mouse. Ignore me. Dashing,
I'm on his
Five.
tap dance.
10,
Oh,
25.
you
Boy,
skipped 15 and 20.
am I stupid? I am stupid.
You're
Sorry.
fine.
That's alright.
Indeed.
I may be stupid.
I have an actual reason as to why I chose tap dancing as the one form of dance that I will do whenever.
Is it because the tentacle can just tap on people?
It's because
No,
you
it's
can tap
'cause-
dance?
No, it's because in real life, I hate doing tap dancing. It just feels like frustrating to my uncoordinated mind, and I don't have the control over my feet that I need to make the proper taps and do the proper moves. And I like when I am being taught to tap dance, I want to kill people. I want to kill them. And so I thought, hey,
It's
tentacle that, is because of my evil powers, or technically evil powers. How about something that makes me want to murder people?
So
Like, don't get me wrong.
Your powers
I-
of questionable moral origin.
Yeah.
But is I think if you can dance interpretively, you can square dance.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Can
is
I?
Ogun? What's Ogun asking?
Can I kind of look to make a like general look to see if I can see any of the orcs?
I mean, listen, we fucked up counting. You can move 5 more feet. There.
Now, can I make a detailed look to see if I can see any orcs?
I mean, they're swimming.
Wide Ogun.
No, not wide Ogun.
Wide Ogun.
Put your width away.
What?
You
I
left your
know what's on
defenses wide open.
Your Honor,
Wide
in my
Ogun.
defense, Wide Ogun.
Wide Ogun.
Anyways, that brings us to Drenna.
When Ogun gets a sweet roll addiction, wide Ogun.
Wide Ogun.
Let's take a few steps over here. Oh boy. Oh, I don't like this feeling. Okay, getting back over here. And I'm just gonna, I guess, sit here and wait for them to get within range of me chucking a knife at them, I guess. I mean,
Oh, are you going to ready an action?
yeah.
Alright. Brings us to the swimming massive orcs.
Uh-oh. Where's the
They're acting-
crocodile?
They're acting as... I said it's not here.
Where'd he go?
Kept going. It's a river.
We weren't gonna get in the water.
The river acts as a moat.
Mountain Baileys are typically built on riverfronts because they're usually cheaper forms of natural defense.
Yeah, rivers are great for natural defense. It limits... And you see that they all try to swim, but the current is pulling... But the current has different ideas.
Yeah, did they even take their gear off? Because I'm pretty sure.
So they're not wearing... The only one in any kind of sophisticated armor is their leader, who's wearing some chainmail. The rest of them are just
Well,
your basic hide armors.
Well, wouldn't that still soak up the water and become surprisingly heavy? And
It would become
hamper their
surprisingly
swimming?
heavy, but it wouldn't become... But it's not so heavy as to hamper their swimming in this particular river.
Damn.
They don't have disadvantage on their athletics check. The leader does. Which brings us to Ulfric, who has a long way to go, if he even wants to.
I'm just a little man on little legs.
Just rest on a boulder. Take it easy.
No. I want to smack somebody with my shield. It's the only thing that gives me joy in this world. I will dash another 25.
Considering how violent that outcome usually ends, that is concerning.
It's just a few love taps. It's nothing aggressive.
I meant the whole fucking hell-binding noose around the throat.
Alright.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You see the orc leader try to swim towards you, but is instead pulled by the current of the river.
He's gonna get water in his eye wound.
Indeed, he's able to at least keep afloat. Brings us to Skull.
Alright. I'm going to probably just take a dash action, right?
Sounds good to me.
So I'll get to go 60 feet, is that it?
Yeah.
Past this mush that was once a identifiable person.
Mm-hmm.
And... Fuck, I'm slow.
It's not that you're slow, it's that everyone... Is that those two are fast. Fast as fuck.
Yeah, I'm actually fucking... I move pretty fast considering how slow I am in real life.
And considering, like, the weight of your gear. Because you're not armored, but, you know, weapon weight adds up. What's the...
Okay.
Fairly quickly.
I can at least see you guys now. Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, Ogun's carrying, or not Ogun, Skull is carrying 80 pounds of gear. I don't know how much gear Ogun's carrying, because I'm not checking right now. Which brings us to Cade.
I should fucking body slam someone, that'd be hilarious.
Boy.
Well, I am going to... Let's see. Moving my tentacle is a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Move up to 30 feet.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna bring my tentacle with me.
I hate how many questions I have about an ability that is not even my character's. Because my first thought was, if he can see the bottom of the water, could he put the tentacle on the floor and just grab someone's foot and hold them down?
I don't think that the tentacle is allowed to make grapple checks. It doesn't say that the text doesn't say that it can. It just says that it can make a melee spell attack.
Alright, we're gonna have to find some homebrew upgrades on an epic character building side quest, clearly.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that will be the end of my turn.
And with their turn over, brings us to Ogun.
Give me a second.
1 second.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
Ogun is gonna look back at Drenna like, I know we don't trust bridges, but like, I
Okay, I'm just not reading the memes. I have streamer mode on because, you know.
Yes, it has turned into degeneracy over here in the Discord. Has a nice mouse, though.
I know what the issue is. It's the wrong
I know
color.
what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. And
Anyway,
where are the orcs swimming from? Are they jumping off of the opposite side of the bridge?
so they're
Wait a second. If I get over there and I use my Eldritch Blast on them, I can just keep sending them back into the water because of repelling blast.
yeah.
Oh my god, that is fucking brilliant.
They are
You malicious
so they're already
bastard.
in the river, right? They all jumped into the river and they're all swimming and and you can see that for the most part they've been struggling against the current.
Oh,
And
I wonder how long until they drown.
So they've all been able to keep their heads above water because the current's strong, but it's not like that strong.
Question.
Answer.
What weight category of armor are they wearing?
Hold up. Let's let Ogun take turn before we
Yes,
get into
yes,
rolling
of
shit.
course. My apologies.
Ogun.
where are the orcs?
What?
Can
They're
you know
orcs.
see? They're this way.
It works.
You said wait. You said what or where?
Where?
Where? Can you? You can see them. They're
Oh,
Where are the
southwest
I was
of
zoomed.
you.
I was zoomed in, so I was expecting.
And you see the arrow.
That is low. And you said the average height is 5'11", so most
No,
of
the
them would
average
be
height-
like.
The average height for an orc is 6'1". These
Oh.
orcs are all 5'11".
Ogun is gonna shout towards them in Orcish. You're all tiny.
And they all have the same response, almost in unison.
No, no.
They hack their chests and they all say, "We
So they
have
stop
inches. Where do they count?" No, they don't stop swimming. They're swimming with one arm. That's why they're struggling so hard. They had to keep an arm ready drum their
Oh
chest.
no!
We all have
the
inches
evil
where it
races in
counts.
D&D are so unique and individual, and they're not all bad people. They're not all cookie cutter cock grabbing monsters. No, life is sacred.
I didn't say life was sacred.
I'm mocking Ogun. Sorry,
Oh.
because all these orcs are just fucking chads.
Are you gonna do
Your
anything other
inches
than
mean
talk?
nothing in the face of drowning.
All that matters is they're hung.
Yeah.
No, they got it.
Are you gonna do something other than taunting them?
The orcish urge to just put it out on the table right now.
God, it's literally like I'm back at college at a fucking frat party.
My music stopped.
Can I pick up a rock and try to chuck it at one?
Can you throw a stone?
Then it'd have to be with disadvantage, right?
It would no, you'd just be without proficiency because it's an improvised weapon.
That's fine.
I think he's talking about the thrown range. It would be at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it would be at disadvantage because the thrown. Actually,
fine.
I think it would be farther than what you can throw an improvised weapon. It
Yeah,
would.
but he's a pretty strong guy.
You can.
No, the closest one is 70 feet.
Yeah, and it's 2060 for a thrown improvised weapon.
God, that is underwhelming.
Yeah.
And there's no wiggle room. 2060 hard.
I mean,
You can go outside of that parameter. You just take disadvantage, right?
so past 20 of disadvantage, past 60, it's not gonna hit. Past 60 is an automatic miss. It depends on what you're using as an I would say it depends on what you're using as an improvised weapon. But for just a rock off the floor, that isn't one of those big fucking boulders, you're at that range. You're not going to damage them by hitting them. You might still hit them and piss them off.
Ruin
Emotional
one
damage.
for 1 moment. Splash some
Sleight
water
of
in their
hand
face.
to skip the rock.
Yeah, you could skip the rock at them. It'd be pretty hard to skip the rock because typically you want to skip rocks on a on a calm surface, and this is a pretty fast flowing river.
That's
Russian
like I never
angry-
fucking do it.
Yeah, you want to do it on like a lake, a calm lake. Otherwise it's. a
I've
pain
never
in the ass.
successfully skipped a rock. I just throw them and watch them bloop.
Oh, do you not know like how to flick it with your wrist?
Wait, hold on. This is a huge side tangent.
This is a huge side tangent.
We'll save it. We'll put a pin in it, and we can talk about my
pin in this
inability to
one.
throw rocks later.
How heavy are one of those boulders? I want to know if I can just roll it when it gets here. When they get here,
Oh,
I'm just like
How
I
heavy are
mean-
the siege munitions?
how heavy is the siege munitions? So luckily that is something that they remembered to write down. But you just know that rocks are heavy.
You just look at
Rocks
that
are
rock.
heavy. Ogun and his passive wisdom being as high as it is.
Well, it's
knows that rocks are heavy.
well.
Ogun would say a pound of rock
Oh,
is heavier
wait.
than
You might not be able to pick them up.
he knows. Rocks are heavy.
I knew
Those
it.
are really
Yeah.
big rocks.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're
Those are
fucking
asking.
huge.
This is like
they're
They're like a
But I-
5 by 5 foot boulder.
yeah
could I
they're.
roll one?
I actually have
Does
to.
it seem
I actually
per-
have to check.
Because they seem perfectly spherical.
Well, they're embedded in the ground, so you'd have to get them out of the ground.
Yeah, you have the resistance of their embedment. I don't know what it's
The
called.
angle
That
of the
seal
aim.
that forms on a high impact. Physics.
So you're thinking, just the crater. I think.
Earth is hungry.
I think you're thinking of the crater. I might be wrong. Lifting and carrying. You can push. up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score. You could not push that boulder unassisted.
Only a Goliath could, right? Because they have their racial.
Oh, because the racial. I wonder if that applies
two.
to. Yeah, they're considered one size category larger, which is double. It is times 2.
Yeah,
No,
so
I
they would
have-
be able to at least push it unassisted. I don't know if a Goliath could pick it up.
So, a Goliath could pick it up because Goliath can pick up twice as much.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty massive. D&D characters can already carry a lot, so the double that it's pretty nuts what Goliaths can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole party can ride one.
Imagine,
You count
imagine
as one size.
double your carrying.
So
Couldn't be
the
me.
so Goliaths with their powerful builds count as one size larger when determining their carrying capacity and the weight they can push or lift, which doubles it. But no, they are you and I'm sure you guys while resting would have tested this. I wonder what's
Me and Skull. Me and Ogun definitely would have at some point tried to lift one competitively, just to see.
Skull could push one. Neither of you can lift it, but Skull could push it. But it is above your carrying capacity. And when pushing something above your carrying capacity, your speed is reduced to 5 feet.
So we can push it one at a time. Technically, I guess we could block the hole in the wall with the boulders. I'm just now thinking of that.
Are you doing anything, Ogun?
Well, that was my idea. That fell through.
This is actually a good size for one of those boulders.
If 2 people push a boulder, you can push it at your normal speed, but you'd have to purposefully drop your initiative to be the same as theirs.
Yeah, to push it in tandem.
You have to push in tandem.
Tandem actions.
Nah. I'm not even gonna get here by my next turn. I can guarantee that.
I can't. I'll be a second.
Well, I mean, their swim
You know
speed's
what?
pretty low against the current. Anyhow,
I'm not
right?
doing anything.
Okay, you're not doing anything. Brings us to Drenna.
Coolio. So Drenna is gonna turn towards Ogun and go, Hey, do you think the others are done with the other orcs back there?
Well, I would figure.
You could shoot a look behind you and see Skull.
I would figure
Not
that
that far
you would
away.
be. I feel like they're confident in of themselves.
I'm 100 feet
What?
away.
Do you think any of them were smart enough to bring the body of their of the orc commanders so that we could just drop it in the river to try to intimidate these guys the fuck away from us?
No, you definitely made a tactical blunder there. Would have been a great idea.
Oh, you're serious? Drina,
You're right.
Miss Drina, I am an idiot. So I can only imagine what those two are.
I'll see if I can intercept them and we'll make a plan. Think you can hold them off until we get back?
I'm a big boy.
Looking at them flailing in the water.
Flailing in the water, yelling about their dick sizes.
As far as Drena knows, alright,
They're just
Ogun
screaming and
just
flailing.
insulted their mother.
Have the oaks?
Oh yeah,
have the oaks in the water,
none of us
are
know they're talking about their dicks so violently and suggestively.
Are they arguing over has the biggest one? Or are they all in agreement that they're all equally as impressive?
Impressively hung, yeah.
They know to keep that fighting to camp. They know not to fight about that on the front line.
Okay, well,
It's not the annual duel of the cock ring.
Yeah, it's not the annual sword fight.
I'm gonna run.
Just
Gonna run
you
back
say.
to Kate and
Indeed.
Ulfric because they're grouped together. So I'm gonna use my action to dash. I can make it to there. There, I should be within speaking range. Hey, you two, turn around. We're grabbing the captain.
Damn it.
Ulfric is trying his hardest to run, and he just rolls his eyes off for all the fucking.
Man, I guess it's a good thing it wasn't me there, because I would have immediately been confused about the fact that we had never established a direct chain of command. And I'd have to have a conversation with Jenna about whether or not she actually thought she was my superior. And I feel like that just would not go well given our personalities.
I think it's just I think this is just a case of plan versus no plan.
Yeah, plan versus no plan.
But that is I'm assuming that's a full turn from Drenna.
Yes.
And let's see if the orcs can
Muscle their way through the water.
Oh my god.
They're failing horribly, aren't they?
They're not failing horribly, but they're failing when they shouldn't be. So you see that they're all trying to swim, but the river's just pulling them away. Which brings us to Ulfric.
This is clearly not the plan they had.
They didn't know. They planned on the drawbridge being lowered.
Storming up here in their heavy ass armor. Think are we just gonna let this city fall to goblins and orcs and raiders and wherever these rocks came from?
Oh, the fell to the rocks. We weren't there for the rocks, but we were here for everything else.
The city fell before we even arrived.
And yet we're still defending it like hell.
I don't know why.
We are actually not defending the town. We are defending
Our
ourselves.
lives. Yeah, at this point, there's just no way out without fighting.
Ulfric.
Tried to leave.
Reminds me of the
so many
pits.
Ulfric is gonna sigh and turn around and start grumbling under his breath in Dwarvish. And we're gonna go 50 feet back to try and get the commander's corpse.
I swear to God, Jonah, if you take another prisoner, I'm killing one of them.
That's only 45. You can move another 5.
I use my action, yeah. Here.
Strength.
Wait, do dwarves only have a movement speed of 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so I have
Have you
a
seen their
rogue that can move
cows?
70 feet in a single turn. 2 monks. My life is not very fun.
It's a monk and a rogue.
Monk and a rogue, yeah.
Rogues get to double dash like nerds.
Technically, with my 50% damage reduction, I could move faster by jumping off buildings in high places and just taking the half damage, right?
I mean, it depends. If it's
You're not going to
if
let it fly that hard.
in a race to the bottom, certainly. But
That 54 health, if it gets cut in half, I can take a pretty big fucking fall.
Just be grateful that no DM ever does compounding fall damage.
Don't say no, DM. I've fucking done it before.
You've done compounding fall damage.
Look, sometimes I just want people to respect the layout of the fucking dungeon without being like, it doesn't matter for 10 feet short of rope. I'm gonna just jump. Like, your ankle snap.
Skull, it's your turn. As Ogun sees the orc leader get dragged further away.
So I'm assuming it's not him.
Dashing. Oh. Oh. Just in the distance. Oh god! Pal! I've come to fuck shit up with you!
Which brings us to
There's nothing
Cade.
There's nothing to fuck up.
Damn it!
Drowning right now. It's
Grab a
funny as hell.
pumpkin! Grab a pumpkin and chuck it at him!
Fucking no.
God. Almost fucking unhinged my jaw there.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to use my action to dash. And if I feel the need to pull my tentacle over, then I will.
So pulling the tentacle is a bonus action. You can dash and pull the tentacle.
Oh, right! Totally forgot about that. I'm gonna pull my tentacle along with me as much as I'm able to.
All right.
And
See,
that'll be the
tactical
end of my
options
turn.
are plentiful.
Which brings us to Ogun.
What am I to do?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
And
What am I to
keep
do?
slinging insults about their dick size, obviously.
Make them frustrated. Make them drown harder.
Just suggest only one of them is actually telling the truth and the others speak in riddles.
In Orcish, Ogun is going to say, right, but he points out one specifically. You there, in the middle. The one who's drowning the most right now.
I like the logic. I like the logic. I can see where you're going. I approve.
They can all tread water. It's not pulling them down, it's just pulling them along.
Drowning.
It's not
Well,
the
one
tide.
of them might be packing not an anchor, but I mean not a rudder, but an anchor. If you know what I'm saying.
I mean, the ocean can still pull you in. You
This
still
isn't
go
the
die.
ocean. This is a river.
This is a river. But
What
like,
is the
you
river
know-
but a tiny ocean?
Exactly.
I guess fish piss in both of them. Shit.
That's all water is. Fish piss.
So,
Life's beautiful like that.
I'm still waiting for the clock.
how's your mom? Right? I haven't seen her in a fair bit. Can't imagine she's doing well after the pounding I gave her.
My God.
He calls back, my mom's dead.
So's mine.
I don't understand if it's shit talking or empathy. I
It's hey, I
He
fucked your mom
heard
last night.
one of you just go like talk shit to them, and he tried his best. And
Shut
then
up.
he found something to fucking like relate to. He was like, "Oh, mine is too."
Anyway, so if you're just gonna,
expecting more of a.
so if you're just gonna spend your turn conversing with the orcs.
Yeah.
Move
No,
back.
see, see.
I mean, by the time they actually catch up, we're gonna know their life story, and they're gonna have a harder time killing us.
Yeah, they're all
No,
gonna
see-
all 18 of them are gonna trauma dump, and their leader's gonna be like, "What are you guys doing? We're trying to kill them."
By the time the leader actually manages to stop being carried away,
You don't have to listen to him. He got beat by a fucking river.
River.
Losing to
Anyways,
fucking nature, man.
anyways, it's Dren's turn.
Let's see. Do. See, I can make it up here. Coolio, I'm going to aid you in carrying this body.
Yay!
So funny
I
thing about
still
that,
can only move
I feel
50
like
feet a turn.
the funny thing about that is,
He has
Frick.
enough strength to not need me.
Yeah.
your support is mostly emotional. So I'm
See, like Ulfric slings him over his shoulders, and I'm sitting there holding onto a foot.
yeah. All right.
gotta keep the boots safe.
Ulfric's still gonna just be like,
Oh my
conversing
God.
with very profusely in Dwarvish swears.
The orcs.
Is something wrong, DM?
Not wrong. Funny.
They finally succeed a save.
No. Brings us to
Listen, the session is going to be us waiting for the rest of this encounter to drown while we mock them.
At a certain point, that point being right now, are you going to chase them?
Why would we
No.
chase them? The river's doing
Why?
all the work.
For
Yeah.
what?
They all thought, we can swim this river, and they all learned they can't.
So,
I mean, they've spent most of their energy.
So you're not chasing them.
The body.
Is what I'm
Picking
hearing.
up the body.
I mean, at this point, I feel like we could just drop the drawbridge and kill them. I'm not very intimidated.
Not at all.
I mean, by the time you get to them, they'll be just so much further downriver. Would it even be worth it?
Well, doesn't
I don't think it would be.
I feel like we just have so many other things to do than... Because by the time we're done killing this wave, the fifth wave will be almost on us. I say we fucking extract from this endless wave mode we didn't sign up for and do something else.
Like, save those poor villagers. That would probably still
Three
be
of them have
alive.
probably been eaten since we've arrived here.
At least.
And all this in less than a day.
And a change of scenery would be nice. I've been
Alright.
looking at the same corpses and boulders for quite some time.
Alright. So we're gonna skip a few pages because you're not chasing the orcs. And the next thing you are doing is leaving town.
Yes.
Yes, God, I'm...
Regarding this
Oh yeah, we should resolve our captive first.
Resolve your captive. You can just take him with you.
Is this revenge for the pet goblin? You're gonna have a pet
Bandit.
bandit?
Okay. So what we'll do is until we get back, we will bind and gag him. Make sure he can't go nowhere. We'll be back.
You've
Oh,
already.
he's just gonna get fucking gutted. Just fucking kill him now. What the fuck?
There's gonna be another wave that shows up while we're gone, and he's just gonna die in that.
Or
That's more cruel.
we could simply wake him up and take care of him now.
Yes.
Because I'm not taking him with us.
No, I agree. Let's not take him with us. I mean, really, you're the one who spared him. So if we did take him with us, you would be the one
Alright.
taking care of him.
So you're gonna wake him up. How are you gonna wake him up?
I'm slapping his bitch ass.
What? Oh shit! Fuck.
Easy there.
Oh, you're not
To
so.
Oh.
both of you.
I'm not going easy at all. This is definitely.
What the?
God damn.
Wait, what? Are you rolling to hit? He's dead.
Apparently, my slap killed him.
Oh shit! Fuck.
I was just like, wake up.
Fuck.
He's had a long rest. Long enough.
Yeah, he had his rest. Oh, he just didn't alter his token because I didn't need to yet. Oh, shit. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh wait, you're not Zolkin. What happened to
Oh,
Zolkin?
No,
that
sadly
was-
he's dead.
Yes, I honestly forgot at what point who you belong to in terms of, like, the masses of groups we've killed.
Oh fuck. I'm with the Zentrum. I'm mercenary.
Yes. They were the third batch.
Third batch.
Yeah, you're the only survivor of 4, potentially 5 batches.
We don't know if another batch is coming in yet.
I mean, I doubt it. Who the fuck would want to take Nightstone? Like,
Okay, no, I thought that exact same thought, and yet here we are, surrounded in 30 plus corpses from various different races, creeds, and backgrounds, and the Nightstone, through which this dumb fucking town has its name, isn't even here. So I feel like...
That's a big hunk of obsidian, isn't it? Obsidian's a pretty cool material. Maybe they were after that.
Did I hit him too hard?
We might have.
Finally,
I got hit pretty
leave this
hard.
to me. Leave this
If I
to
hit him
me,
again, will he go
please.
back?
Please don't hit me again.
feeling like hitting you again.
Can I stab Skull real quick? He's not listening to me.
I mean, to be fair, your passive stealth is just higher than my perception. I just can't. You're just sneaking right by me.
I'm going to kindly ask you to refrain from stabbing your teammates right now. Maybe stab him later. Though you can if you can, but I caution you
Stab
against
me when
it.
the fight's more 50-50. I feel like the way our characters are now would just be very boring if you tried to murder me.
Anyways. Let the interrogation happen, damn it. And also, you wouldn't be out of breath. You know how much running you do?
The point is, I was following your rules. It didn't move more than 6
More than 6 squares at a time.
at a time. I would move 6 squares, let the conversation happen, move 6 squares.
Okay.
I can only assume Drenna can do the interrogation, or else I will be attacked, violating the social contract of the party. So this is all Drenna.
Thank you. So, turning back towards our man who is currently tied up. I'm constantly just reminding myself that he is tied up. Now that he's gone, what's your name, kid?
Jim James.
Okay, Jim. As you can see, my party is obviously not the most restrained people.
You're adventurous.
Still got dibs on the boots.
Skull says in the background.
That one apparently wants your boots.
You can have
Most
them for
of
silver
this crew.
piece.
Most of this crew wants you dead. I'm willing to offer you
I don't think I'm going to pay a silver.
I'm willing to offer you survival.
Survival for the boots.
Yeah. Okay. This is sounding more lucrative by the minute.
Here is my offer. I want you to be our informant.
Okay.
I want you to go out and figure out where this Nightstone has gone, and we will be in touch with you. And if we need you for anything else, we will let you know then. Now, do we have any way of making sure you keep your end of the bargain? No, of course not. However,
Damn
if I
you.
ever see you again, and you have not upheld your end of this bargain, I will personally end your life faster than you'll have any chance to regret.
Okay.
Or I can hang him.
I was just hoping we could lie to him about you having fancy magic.
The
Damn.
fuck are you talking about?
He's a bandit. There's no way he would know that you didn't have some type of weird face shit that could bind him magically. What if he just thought it was an unbreakable vow? That was all. That was where I was going to go with it, but
Either way.
my character's not that sneaky.
Now, I understand simply letting you live and choosing whether you die probably isn't enough of incentive, so how about this? I will actually pay you for this information.
Oh, bet?
Yes, but you'll get money after I get the information.
Well, yeah, that's usually how information for money works. When the person wanting the information has, what's it called? Leverage. I mean,
So-
honestly, all I know right now is that the boss wanted to fucking. The boss wanted to set up a base here to impress his not girlfriend, who you murdered.
Yes, I believe she is that pile of blood and gore over there.
Yeah, she was.
Either way,
So. And so is.
do we
so
have
is,
a deal?
Sounds good to me. I don't know how much information I can get, but I'll get as much as I can.
Very well. And with that, I will cut him free, and I will hand him the potion of healing that I had originally set next to him during combat.
Thank you.
Now you might want to go before the rest of this team decides they're bored.
I'm not naming him.
I am.
Would you mind if I go get my horse?
By all means.
All right.
She's being far nicer to you than she has been to any of us.
I don't know.
I think
I
she
think
wants
me
to
and
hurt
Joanna
me.
have a nice rapport.
And he gets on his horse and he rides away.
I never sleep with my back to the fancy one.
Did he just
Honestly, that's
try
not even sarcasm.
let the gate down for that? And are we gonna pull that back up, or
No, we're leaving.
Yeah, you're
We
leaving.
have a painful
You're
goblin
gonna-
still murder.
I'm more afraid that if we try to leave again, there's gonna be another way.
There's not another way.
That's why we're trying to leave now before the DM has time to put the pieces on the map.
should we go
Let's
use
just- let's
the rest
go.
of the remaining horses that were
Like
left
6 at a time,
No.
everybody.
by Vulcan's forces, or
Well-
do we just want to walk out on foot?
You don't need to stagger the movement speed of the party unless we're wanting to use one as like a pack horse, I guess.
Let me just. So,
Also, I don't have casual like horse feed or anything, and I will totally feel guilty if that fucker starves to death, so...
alright.
Ooh.
Moving us back here for now.
It's been so fucking long, I forgot what the overworld looked like. Hold on, can I find my homeland? Yeah, there we are.
I can.
There I am. Wow, I am actually crazy far north. Am I the most
yes.
northern character?
No, I'm the most northern character, actually.
Wait. No.
The wonderful town of
Orson.
Jewel Town.
Orsund is farther north than the monastery of the Draken monks.
Is it? I am the most northern.
Yeah.
Eat shit.
The
I was
dwarves love the cold climes because the elves avoid the cold climes.
I started at Fire Shear, but I'm
Nice.
actually from the Sea of Moving Ice area, right?
Oh, you're far.
That, like-
Yeah. Sea of
Because
Moving Ice. Oh,
if
yeah,
I'm a
right.
if I'm a Seaborn Raider, I assume the reason I was at Fire Shear is because it has some like close relation to where the Raiders might end up through natural migration.
Yeah, you were fighting in the pits,
Yeah.
and you're not actually moving on that far. But I figured putting you on the overworld. Basically, I too was tired of looking at Nightstone.
Look, nothing against it. It's just where we're at like so many sessions and we're still not even in the starter town. The like tutorial fight, and I'm like, ugh.
The tutorial fight lasted 5 years.
So,
Yay.
are you?
Is this Pokemon
87
Sun and
years.
Moon? God, that info is long.
Are you?
Dude, Arceus had
So
such a
the-
long intro.
Oh God.
So we were here.
Oh, I see the Draken Monk Monastery. Yeah.
It's to the northeast.
Yeah, it's a little more south than
Yeah, the Norsen. I think it's south of Fireshare, even.
it is south of Fireshare. Yeah, that makes you the third most north Oaken.
It's a moon with legs.
Explains why almost all of us have the same accent. Also, because we're all pretty much regionally close together.
Hey.
Okay. So the hills around Nightstone are riddled with caves. Are you? So you're able, but between the directions you were given and convenient sets of footprints going both to and from, confirming these directions, you're able to find a gaping cave mouth in the south face of a rocky hill. And are you still in your rush?
Glory?
Are you just going to rush in?
wasn't planning.
I figured we would probably
Rest.
camp near the caves, do some reconnaissance and whatnot. I mean, Skull's all for saving the people, but he's still lawful evil. He's not going to risk his own life when there can be a more pragmatic approach.
I can do some scouting.
So I imagine. So you're gonna take short rest, a long rest.
I didn't think I'd need a fourth energy drink. Shit, I don't have one.
I mean, we've been going for the usual time.
I wanted to go longer.
You
They
wanna
just
go
keep
longer?
working me. They just keep working me
I'm
for
having
days.
fun.
I'm happy we just got out of Nightstone. This is literally what I've been waiting for.
Yep.
But I'm so tired.
But since you are scouting, there are two. So there's a total of 3 entrances. There is the southern face of the hill, gaping cave, obvious entrance. There are 2 other entrances. At the base of the hill on the west side is a narrow tunnel into which a stream flows. You can see into it. You can see there's about 40 feet of stream, and it's kind of a tight fit. And then on the east side of the hill is a dry tunnel with a gentle downward slope that with your particular visions you can't quite see to the end of. So which entrance are you taking? The big entrance, the wet entrance, or the dry entrance? Or are you going to split up?
Short rest.
So, and then
I was
also,
gonna
are you
say-
taking a short or long rest?
If we're gonna be practical about this, I was figuring
The dry inch is probably the one.
we just start a fire at one end of the cave.
The other. Skulls, the people. The people.
The people
Well-
will burn in.
You are able to, so you know that wouldn't entirely be effective because of how many entrances there are to this particular cave that you were able to easily find.
There's probably more.
There might be more. There might be, perhaps. Oh, would you climb to the top of the chimney? Sorry, top of the hill. I'm going to assume you would because I already said the word chimney. There is a natural chimney, a 5-foot diameter shaft, that could be reasonably climbed down. It's a deep shaft, and you can't quite see. Again, you can't even though the sun is mostly overhead, it's not directly overhead, so you can't quite see all the way down into it. So there's 4 entrances actually. And you would know that chimney would be sufficient ventilation that you couldn't smoke them out. I wonder if they thought of that when writing this.
Almost certainly. Who hasn't set a fire in front of a cave to kill everything inside without actual combat?
See, I'm just avoiding putting too much faith into Wizards of the Coast.
Well, they mostly just sell out and abuse every system they're part of, so it's for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an older book, though, isn't it?
It's 5
2, 3 years?
probably longer than
Well, yeah, because I want to say I've actually seen this campaign back when I was running campaigns at the game shop.
that. It was
for promo
2016.
events. Jesus.
Yeah, September 2016, so 6.5 years ago.
6.5 years ago. I was barely out of high school, man.
I was in the middle of
Don't
high
make me
school.
feel old like that.
You want me to chime in on this?
You're not that much older than me.
No, I
6.5
was a
years ago.
freshman in high school in 2016.
In 2016,
And
oh,
Void
I
was
was still
in
in.
7th.
7th grade.
Yeah.
I was still in middle school. Dang.
Well, I guess I shouldn't tell you that when I was in middle school, you know, it was still the early aughts, man. I don't even know.
Anyways, seems we have a few options, a few things to hash out.
Decide.
First, are we continuing to play?
I think, judging by the increasing randomness of the side tangents, we might all be getting a little distracted.
Us? A little
I'm-
distracted. Why?
I'm willing to
we
keep
have
going.
Me too. I am having a good time, but I don't want to force everybody else to stay.
Yeah.
I got work tomorrow.
You gotta work tomorrow. Oh, Anna's work tomorrow. It's Anne's bedtime.
It's
Ah.
good.
Okay.
I gotta be at work by 6:15 in the morning.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to get some Z's. Thankfully, I'm not the one who has to take a hard stance, because I am a social coward.
Don't worry.
I am. You can say I'm a fan of taking hard stances.
Yeah, you are, big boy. Sorry.
No,
I'm
that's
at that
Yeah.
level of sleepiness.
I can't wait for Ogun to have to be a part of. What?
all right. So then I'm gonna call it here. We've been going the normal. We went normal 2.5. So I'm stopping the recording here.